closely did we touch Wasm on this show? The only reason I ask is we just talked to Lynn Clark about Wasm, and Go was lightly mentioned.
Yeah, I saw that. I think we might have just barely mentioned it. But there is a Wasm implementation that's just landed, and it's supposed to be going into Go 111 as sort of an experimental feature. So, I think it works.
You talked about Rust a little bit in there, and everybody compares Go to Rust. Should I learn Rust or should I learn Go? And maybe the answer is both, but curious if you see a similar perspective to the Rust perspective, which is to be more widely adopted as a web language, that Wasm is a way for Rust to be that. Do you feel that same way for Go?
Yeah, sure. I think that people are itching for something that's not JavaScript. I think the more things you have, the better, right? Like, your web browser is like its own little computer. You get to pick the language on the rest of your computer. Why not your browser?
It's picking up steam, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the things, being in the web space for so many years, that has actually really shocked me is I've seen kind of a lot of new languages and frameworks pop up in the backend side of things. But, for a period of time, we had VB script and JavaScript, and then quickly VB script went away. But the JavaScript is mostly ran unchallenged in the browser for, kind of the history of the internet almost.
Yeah, I don't know about completely unchallenged, but certainly,
It's a bold statement, Eric.
Everything has to compile down to JavaScript at this point, right? So, there was what was it called? What was Microsoft's one? It was like Visual J or something like that. And then there was, I don't know, there were a bunch of other ones. And then, there were all these like Java to JavaScript things, and they produced these enormous programs. Mm. But I think people have gotten pretty good at it, and the browsers are also helping out, right? The browsers actually are helping make this easier.